Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Picture This, the best picture movie review show where it's hosted by me this week. I'm sorry, Alex isn't here. Him and Coho could not join us today. That's okay. And Matthew will be joining us later. But for now, you get to spend time with who I am sure aren't your two favorite panelists, but too bad you're stuck with us anyway. Joining me today, it's Adelaide Spence.
Hey, Andrew Barr, if you're watching, if you want to DoorDash me a Red Bull, it'd be great.
Yeah, and with that in mind, or with that all that being said, earlier, uh, it's just the two of us for now. Matthew will hopefully join us later. He will join us later, but hopefully sooner than later. Uh, with that, Spence, let's talk about what I'm sure is Kanye West's least favorite film. But
Wow, you're just leading into it.
hey, I'm sorry. I had that prep.
Did Alex write that joke for you like a week ago?
No,
I don't
he
believe
did.
that.
I swear on my life, that was not Alex or anyone else but me. Anyway, with that, let's talk about it. How do we want to start here, Spence?
Honestly, let's just get the ratings out of the way because we're just back and forth this shit. There's no plot boy segment, and if there was, we'd be here all fucking day. Because y'all, if you're a boomer, also known as if you're on the Academy board, fucking stop. I will go back in time 60 goddamn years and choke you bitches out because I'm tired of watching 4-hour fucking movies every week. I want to have a life. I want to watch good movies.
Just wait till 1962. Then you will not get either a good movie or a short movie because it's one of the longest Best Picture winners and the most overrated. Enjoy Lawrence of Arabia, Spence, in 1962. When we get there. That's about 3 weeks away, though. So
I'm gonna have a speed round of what happens first. That movie ends or the bleach kicks in.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, so
yeah,
Jack, what did you rate this movie?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get my rating out of the way first. I rated it 4 stars. I think this is a very good movie. The costumes, the production design, I did enjoy both of those quite a bit. The cinematography is gorgeous. I can't remember the name of the composer, but he did The Lost Weekend and Spellbound.
You've read the composer for one of your favorite movies, L.
It's like Mikos Rosa or something like that, but I don't know how to say his name like right now because it's not like right in front of me. I haven't memorized it. It's something along those lines. Anyway, his score, fantastic. I watched it on the Blu-ray that I got for Christmas a couple years ago from my dad, and included on this Blu-ray, which I hope to see at some point in my life, is a version of the movie where it's just the score playing over the movie. So that sounds interesting. I'd like to see that. But no, I think the performances are all pretty strong. No one in particular standing above or below the rest. Just a host of strong performances. Though, if I had to pick a standout performer, which we'll do in a little bit, it would be Charlton Heston. I do think this is probably his best performance that I've seen. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen many of his performances. The direction from Weiler is solid, though I will say this film does meander every now and again. Not for very long, but I'm interested again pretty quickly. But it does meander every now and again. So with that, I gave it 4 stars. I wanted to give it a little bit higher, but I think 4 stars is more than fair. Coho agrees with me on the rating front, and Alex is just below me with 3.5 stars.
I want to give Coho his platform, even though he wants to not be here.
Right? Yeah, he messaged
his words on Ben-Hur is where the fuck did he say his words? What the hell? I thought he put it in there.
Yeah.
Okay, no, just an explanation. Yeah, never mind.
What? Is it not there?
What I'm seeing is like for later segments.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. He just told us where he put it on the list.
Yeah. And now to the fucking bummer of the show, because I hate long ass movies and I hate religion. Ooh, I'm gonna piss on your cross. What are Christians scared of? Gay people? I can do that. Anyways, yeah, this movie sucks. That doesn't suck. It's fine. It's just a lot of different movies put together, and only one of them is good. I'll quote Alex, sort of a spoiler to a later segment of the show. We both agree it's a gay sports epic, but two of those don't work. I'll give you a hint. It's not the epic. if this was a sports movie, if this was more like Gladiator, like sports and big quotation marks, where basically it was building up and like training for this giant conquest, and like building up to the revenge part, where every sportsman has this big like final confrontation between this guy and the villain, it's way better. I think if you emphasize more on the gladiatorial training, it's a lot more cool, and a lot less boring, and a lot less Jesus-y. Cut the last fucking 30 minutes. Have him holding his gay lover in his arms, and then boom, he dies. End of movie. Way better. At least 3.5 stars. That's just maybe 2 hours, and it's great.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, and I do agree in some instances that it does lack some narrative focus, and there's a lot of different movies going on in this one movie. Although I did quite enjoy how it basically set itself during the time of like Jesus, and had this entirely different story going on in the background, or not in the foreground, sorry, with the Jesus stuff happening in the background until the last 30 minutes, when it's the crucifixion of Christ, and he's going to and he's trying to get to Jesus for his mom and his sister. I did quite enjoy that part of the film, though I do understand what everything you're saying.
Yeah, obviously this movie isn't for me. We could have known this for weeks, and I'm like, no, maybe I'll like something, and I won't.
Also, I just want to shout out that ship battle and the chariot race are two incredible set pieces.
I went in knowing the chariot race, like, okay, yeah, this is good, whatever, I get it. That ship battle is the best scene in the movie. It is immaculate. It's where I turn from I don't give a fuck about this to maybe I'll like it. I didn't, but that scene was good enough to like really make me check my shit, because it was perfection.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal scene, and honestly stands on its own today. Like it's still incredible to see. So with the four of us in our ratings currently, we have it at 3.5 stars out of 5. Is the average.
Too high.
Once Matthew gets here, that could very well change. But unless he gives it 3.5, then it's probably just gonna stay at 3.5. But that's fine. Yeah, I guess we've already talked a little bit about this part of it. So let's you know what? Real quick. Spence, hit Alex's song. Let's just get this all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Is It Better Than Top Gun Maverick or Hold My Hand? I don't know what we're calling this segment anymore. We've come here to answer the age-old question. It's about 10 months old at this point. Not even. Is Ben-Hur better than Top Gun Maverick? Adelaide Spence?
Fuck no.
I also say no, but it's not a fuck no. I just think that Top Gun Maverick is a better movie, but Ben-Hur, still solid. With that in mind, we will update that list after we rank this shit. Spence, hit the song.
Danger Zone.
Good job. Okay. Now let's get to the standout performers. Let's get to the standout performers. And I think we can just agree right now on Charlton Heston.
Yes, but I wish there was like more competition. Like as we got, let me look up her name. As we got closer to the end, I was like, this person wasn't the worst. Oh, I gotta fucking go through my letterbox. My internet decides to work. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. Haya Hararit, I think is her name. The proto love interest, Esther. Yeah, I like her. I think she's all right. Masala's okay. I'm not passionate enough about the movie to like have like a really strong opinion of like, no, this person was like good as Heston or almost as good or twice as good. Like he's fine. He's the best almost by default. Because he's the only one given anything to work with.
That's fair.
Actually, I will say one thing. Masala's like last scene of basically like trying to like hold on to his life, waiting to like look Ben-Hur in the eyes. That was good. I'll give him that. I think he was good there. He needed to see his lover boy one last time.
Yeah, Stephen Boyd, Alex's pick for standout performer, but not ours. So with that, I'll share my screen. We can put Heston in, and where are we ranking him?
Oh, where do you want him? Because I want him lower.
I want him below Lou Ayer, above
No,
Celeste.
that's fine. Absolutely fine. I'll put him right there.
Cool.
How is he 21? That's insane.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Hey, Jeff, since no one's here to stop us, do we want to change that? Do we want to?
No. Come on. I'm one of the people opposing you on that. So with that,
above Mrs. Miniver, at least, like Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, yes. If it were a perfect world, Lou Ayers would be top 10. But it's not perfect.
Top fucking 10. Let's do it, Jeff. Let's take control of the show. There's no one here to stop us. There's no one. I don't see it. I don't see a number. If anyone's watching, they won't know. It just pops up. Like, oh,
I am the villain now.
I am the villain now. Okay. No one would know.
It's almost as if it's on. They would know because we do the show every week, and they would see, hey, didn't y'all make a big deal about Lou Ayers being 21? Why is he number 10 now? Also,
I won't say anything.
It's on YouTube.
Are they gonna watch us talk about a movie that they already know our opinions about?
Let's just get to the next list here, and I want to make this one quick-ish because I am not super passionate about whether there's a bad performance in this movie. So let's just get the Louis Jourdain award out of the way quick. Who do you think gives the worst performance in this movie?
Jesus.
The man doesn't speak. You only see the look of him.
Jesus is known for these worldly things where he created a religion and he doesn't speak. Bad.
Okay, I'll just throw out you know what? Honestly, Hugh Griffith, he's not bad, but he's not good either.
If we're making the segment however 32 weeks into the show, we can slack and be like, oh, there's not really a Louis Jourdain in this because there's no one necessarily bad in this movie.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
We have punching Nazis, but they're only relevant for Nazis. So let's only save this for when there's shit actors.
You know what? Respect that decision, and I will back you up on it. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
So with that, oh boy, yes, here we go. We get to play my favorite clip in the show. Welcome to $1 Million Racist, the podcast within the podcast, where we ask ourselves, how racist is every Best Picture winner? And I'll tell you, there's been a few really racist ones. One of them had blackface, and that won Best Picture. So yeah, there's that.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So in the movie, there is a line, and I wasn't sure if they were talking about humans or horses. So I want clarification on this. Because so before the big chariot fight, the guy comes up and he's like, "Okay, guys, we're gonna fight. I have 1,000 of my men, the whites, versus 1,000 of their men, the undefeated, giant, fucking strong blacks." Are they talk? Because like literally, the next scene is them having chariots, and it's like they're a bunch of fucking. I don't know if that was a racist thing or just like, hey,
So
horses, because there's 1,000 fucking horses in that scene.
So was that not Hugh Griffith that said that?
Probably.
Okay, because I believe
a guy like Hugh Griffith would say that.
Because here's the thing, his horses are white, and they're the horses that Ben-Hur is driving in the thing. And Masala's horses are like jet black, like they're. So I do believe, and Masala is said to have won the last 4 of those. So I think it's fair to say that he's talking about the horses.
And I agree, but that's a really weird detail to just throw in there about like, oh man, the black horses are stronger. Like, why is that like a thing? Anyways, they also hate the Jews, which is a big problem.
That's true.
It's not like number 1, but I want to put it top 10 because I don't.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, and I do think so. Tell me if I'm wrong here. Was there not brownface in this movie?
I've watched this in chunks over the past 2 weeks, so I could be wrong. I can tell you there's blackface in Mary Poppins because I watched that last night, and that's all.
Didn't know that.
They go in chimneys.
Oh. Okay. I haven't seen Mary Poppins, so I had no idea what you were talking about.
I'm waiting for a random angry DM from Bar or Bowman being like, what the
fuck? You should probably get that. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go top 10 here. Is it more racist than The Greatest Show on Earth?
No.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah, no.
All right. There we go. It's number 11.
Is it more racist than Mrs. Miniver? I mean, she's pro-Nazi.
I mean, she has a Nazi in her home, and she doesn't kill him when she has the opportunity. So, I mean, that is the entire reason we put Mrs. Miniver this fucking high on this list.
I also don't remember anything from Greatest Show on Earth, so I could be like, just. Do you? What is your opinion? Because I don't remember anything.
I don't remember shit from Greatest Show on Earth.
You know what? Bump it up.
Sure. I'm like 99% sure there's brownface in this movie. So for that, I think we can put that above Mrs. Miniver as well.
Put above Cavalcade, because who the fuck cares about Cavalcade?
Yeah. Best Years of Our Lives. They use slurs for Japanese people in that quite a bit.
They do.
So I think we can set it there.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Why am I adding a note? That's not what I want to do. This isn't standout performer. All right. With that, we've got a new entry in the top 10 for $1 Million Racist. And with that, I will now hit the song again.
Notice how all the racist movies are super long and boring. Except for From Here to Eternity. That one is
Gentleman's Agreement isn't long either.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half. Hi, Cosmo. What's up?
Best Years of Our Lives may be long, but I wouldn't call it boring.
It's very long and very boring.
And I wouldn't call Mrs. Miniver long or boring.
It's fine.
So with
Mrs. Miniver is truly one of the most just there movies to win Best Picture.
I quite enjoyed it. But I get what you mean. All right, with that, what is next? I am looking. No Nazis to be killed here today. Hold my hand, standout performer, Louis Jourdain, million dollar racist. How gay was my valley? Spence, hit the song. Spence, what's going on?
I got a voice memo from Andrew Barr telling me to go fuck myself. Know your audience.
Oh my.
What other segments do we have?
Yours.
Huh?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to How Gay Was My Valley, where we ask ourselves, how gay is every Best Picture winner? And let me tell you, this one is quite a bit more gay than we had previously expected. Spence, what do you think?
This is another week where I'm weirdly not as strong on the gay train as my co-hosts are. I saw it towards the end, but it reminds me more of I gotta make sure that I'm not an idiot. Wait, I don't remember if it has a name or just a title. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, that's okay. I don't know why I confused that. It reminds me of more of like Ramses and Moses than Lovers. Like they seem like really good friends and brothers, but like not in like the queer coded kind of way. Just like maybe they saw each other's dicks like once at like a party and that's about it.
Okay, that's fair. Though, especially in their first scene, I do think that they do give off strong yet if unintentional gay vibes. So with each other. But with that in mind, where do we want to rank this movie?
Okay, so it's relatively high. Okay, so I would say for sure below The Lost Weekend.
Where is The Lost Weekend?
13.
Really?
Well, like there's a whole subplot about how they want like he's like pining after fucking Ray Milland. It was cut, but it's there.
Well, no, that's in the book. That was cut from the
Again,
movie.
it was cut, but it's there. Like you still get that energy.
I don't think you do as much. I think it should be quite high, but I'm fine with putting it below Mutiny.
Where's you have it? Yeah, I'm fine with that. What's gay about Gigi?
That there was something.
I
you
just
know it's bad when you can't even remember 2 weeks ago.
That's what shit movies does to you.
Yeah, well, Gigi's a bad movie. Yeah. So with that, Ben-Hur takes the 12th spot, and How Gay Was My Valley? Spence, hit the song. Alrighty then. Oh, someone.
Is he here? Is he here? Oh, fuck. Bar. You can comment this, but you got to send me a voicemail to be mad at me about a thing that actually happened in a movie. Wow.
Oh my goodness! Don't do this! Don't do this!
We're waiting for Matthew to finish the show. I can bully our audience in the meantime.
Okay, yeah. You know what? You're right.
God, our audience is filled with people who work at Trader Joe's. Aren't we a stereotype?
Okay.
The sample size is small, but it's a correct statement.
You're not wrong. Okay, here. Let me just quickly I'm gonna update the banners in the coming soon section while we wait. Oh.
Yeah. Cry about it. Oh no, I insulted a movie. The world's over.
You're a monster.
I should just host a YLS rather than just like bullying people. I just insult everyone. You're watching a fucking an internet show on a Wednesday night. You could be seeing Friends. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Stop bullying the audience.
Why are you here? Survivor's literally airing. Leave. Yo, there's 90. What are we at? 94? 95? 96? How many Best Picture winners are there?
Oh,
There's 90 plus Best Picture winners.
there's
That's
94 currently, about
Okay,
to be
94.
95.
Yo, let's
Fableman's
okay,
wins
now
Best
we're on the therapy couch. There's
Cool.
94 Best Picture winners. That's a lot of movies. Some of those are like 3-4 hours. There's only 43 seasons of Survivor. Honestly, I think one of those is a lot more entertaining. And you get more friends watching it. Ooh, I could if you want to fucking, I'll insult you, Bar, if you want. I'll say some things. I'll honestly, Fargo is mid. It's not the best Coen Brothers.
All right, and with that, I agree. It's not the best Coen Brothers movie, but mid it is not.
Not the best comedy. Not the second best comedy. Not even the third best comedy. Bro, I don't care if it's snowing. Fuck off.
Don't come to Alberta then. Let me tell you, you'll hate it.
I
Ton of snow here.
I can only go to snow if I like go up in a mountain. And there's no mountains here. I just gotta wait for like once a year where it snows. And then I can't drive.
Oof. Bar, let it be said, the opinions of one Adelaide Spence do not reflect the opinions of the other panelists on that show.
You like Survivor, correct? There's an animal living in here, Bar. Do you really want to have a triple homicide and a cat on your hands? Wow.
Somehow I think Bar's fine with that. You know what? I'm just gonna text Matthew real quick. See,
tell him to not show up because I'm bombing the show. My roommate is currently watching Vanuatu. She's having a good time. She just finished Australia, and it wasn't. And Redemption Island 22. That's a season that I will probably not watch ever if I can avoid it. That's not true. But one of the last ones I watch. So right now, my current path is finishing 24 right now, and then it's 35, 36, 34, 35, 36.
Oh, 24. I heard that's a good show.
40. And after 40, I can finish everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Good talk. Good talk.
It's Bar right. Is gonna make his own version of Kill Bill, but it's just killing out anyone who has different taste than him. So when you say his letterbox is like overly like tight on those 5-star ratings and his top 100 is like structured really boringly, then he's your target next.
Oh boy. I don't know what just happened, but I didn't like it.
Bar is someone who I talk to the least, yet I have the most shit with, which is wild. Because we're like good friends, but we don't talk. But I'll still like insult the man's movie taste. Like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in your top 10? Bro. The remake's right there.
Do we want to go there, Spence, with what you've got in your top?
Yeah, dude. Fucking mommy, here we go again. It's great.
Look. Spence, I'm finding this top 100 of yours right now.
Okay, go right ahead. I will defend everything in there. Including number like 98, Slumber Party Massacre.
Sweeney Todd is in your top 10.
So fun fact, actually, I learned this fact recently. Sweeney Todd was Stephen Sondheim's favorite movie adaptation of his works until 2021. That being said, he still loves the butchering of his story. Sorry. Oh yeah, we broke up because we couldn't win a match. Sorry.
Oh boy.
You got KO'd by Mike Hanley twice. I don't want to hear shit, Bar. I played for a title.
You have. Oh my goodness. Here's the thing. I love is a strong word. I really, really, really like Booksmart. However, I'm not upset that it's in your top 15. I'm upset it's above your number 15.
Which is?
My second favorite movie of all time. Portrait of
Your Name. Okay. So here's the thing with that. I'm not saying it's a better movie. But at the end of the day, I think it's a lot easier to watch a Bar. The only reason that you have it is because you've been booked less. And you've played after me. I've had more time to lose. You'll catch up pretty soon. But no, it's easier to watch comedy, so I think they're gonna end up higher on the list. Especially I've seen Portrait is a lot harder to go back and want to rewatch.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's the same reason Clockwork on my third rewatch, which I watched it once years ago and second right after, and it's been a long break. It was high on the rewatch. Okay, it's lower. I still love it, but I'm not going to be returning to this soon.
Fair. Now, I just have one little nitpick, one last little nitpick for now, because a lot of this is excusable. Having Booksmart above Portrait, excusable. Having
just say the thing.
Having Fight Club that high is excusable.
It's great.
However, having Chicago at 29, let alone on this list.
Chicago better than Top Gun Maverick. Look forward to it in 42 weeks.
Nope.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it fucking is. It is. It's so fun. Every person in the cast is great. Even fucking little tap dancing bitch who they had to edit around because he's a bad dancer. He's still good, weirdly enough. He's not the best in the cast because he can't fucking dance, but he's still good. Catherine Zeta-Jones deserved her Oscar.
Okay, that's just wrong.
I don't know who else was nominated.
Matthew, please come quick. I'm dying here. No, what? Fuck it. Let's just rank this shit. Where is Ben-Hur? There it is.
All right. I think you put it I say let's start in the middle and then negotiate.
Okay.
Bro just threw himself into my door. Okay. So how's On the Water? Okay.
I say above Going My Way, below Gone with the Wind.
I would put it above Best Years of Our Lives, personally.
Meet in the middle?
Sure.
Cool. It's our 17.
No fights. It's Yee.
Yee. With that
even though I definitely like Going My Way more, I'm just It's because everything's complicated, honestly, when you get this deep in a show where it's this movie's good and I like it, but not that good.
Yeah. Also, can we just what was I gonna say? It was something about Going My Way. I'm almost sure of it. Fuck it.
No, Bar, I was saying I'm shocked it's that low. Personally, I would move it up 3 spots. It should be 12.
It should be
Sorry, no. It should be 13 and Grand Hotel should be up 2 spots.
Hang on. Out of the movies that we have seen for this show so far, On the Waterfront should be number 4,
No.
behind All About Eve, Casablanca, and The Lost Weekend.
Oh man, your
But-
top 3 is there? That's fine. We need to be more anti Jack Pinchuk on this show. He's winning too much.
Oh, I'm sorry, but can you blame me for having those 3 as my top 3 and blame the panel for having those 3 as the top 3? Because those are perfect fucking movies.
I mean, I'd put All Quiet. No. Let me look at my shit. 'Cause I gotta get involved in this.
Okay. Also, Bar,
While we're waiting for Matthew.
if you've seen All Quiet on the Western Front,
Watch the remake. Whoa.
the new one directed by Edward Berger that came out this year, phenomenal. Wait a minute. What for?
Okay.
Bar?
In my opinion, according to this, the top 3 should be in order: Casablanca, All Quiet, All the King's Men. I'll say literally in a row on my my total list is those 3: All About Eve, Lost Weekend, It Happened One Night, You Can't Take It With You. Like literally straight.
Well, damn. Okay, I'm still pissed about one thing on this list.
Where?
You're a bitch. All right, I guess that's it. Thank you everyone for watching this episode. This was a clusterfuck of an episode because it's just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us.
Anyway, with that in mind, we will be back next week with a special guest on our panel. I bet you can guess exactly who will be that guest. Because
He is a surgeon, as some would call him.
Next week is The Apartment from 1960. Any extra credit movies you're hoping to watch that week?
I will say I should be more on top of extra credit going forward. Not even like I don't know if I would be, but I can be theoretically because I don't think anyone cares. Ansel is finished taping like this week, so next week I should be a little bit more available.
Cool.
Next week though, absolutely the fuck not.
I'll be totally honest. I am not interested in any of these except maybe The Alamo.
See, Elmer Gantry, at least I think that won Best Actor. Yeah, won Best Actor, so that's maybe like an interest.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't
Burt
know that. So maybe then. Okay, maybe Elmer Gantry if I can find time for it. Then we have West Side Story.
1 second. Looking the plot synopsis for Elmer Gantry. One of the first things it says on the Wikipedia page is that the film's plot overlaps with less than 100 pages of the novel it's based on, and the movie is almost 2.5 hours.
Oh,
so maybe shit. I won't watch it.
Oh, holy shit! So yeah, that's happening. Okay. Next, and then it's West Side Story. I'll try my best to watch The Hustler and Judgment at Nuremberg, if I can find time for both of those, because I'm pretty sure Judgment at Nuremberg is like 3 hours.
It is, but it's so good. Like, I could not recommend it more. You absolutely should watch it. I will say, if I have time, I really want to watch The Hustler, so that way when we get to it, I can watch The Color of Money, because I should watch more Scorsese.
Maybe I'll watch Elmer Gantry.
Wait. And you still get The Guns of Navarone, which I've heard is pretty good. And this movie called Fanny, which is based in the musical. I don't know if it's actually a musical. That's a question for Andrew Barr.
Okay. Barr, is it? Well, anyway, while we're waiting on Barr's response, 1962 is the year that follows, and let me tell you, I'm not excited for this.
Fanny stars Leslie Caron.
Okay, maybe I'll watch that because she was the only good thing in Gigi.
And I wish Splendor in the Grass was nominated for Best Picture, so I have an excuse to watch another fucking not another. Oh, okay, never mind, I was wrong. Anyway, I watch Splendor in the Grass. 62.
62. You've got The Longest Day, The Music Man,
The Music Man,
The Mutiny on the Bounty remake, and To Kill a Mockingbird as the extra credit movies. What a stacked set for extra credit.
I need to watch To Kill a Mockingbird again because I haven't seen it since high school and I didn't like it then because I was in high school and I was like, oh, movies in class, boring.
So I want to watch To Kill a Mockingbird. However,
why couldn't Days of Wine and Roses be done? Okay, actually, you know who I would fucking love to do like a binge on? Blake Edwards. I feel like that would be a really good time, and I get to watch the Pink Panther movies. Like, that's just a fucking overall win.
Fair enough. So I bought this a couple months ago because I knew I'd be watching Lawrence of Arabia for this show, and I thought, hey, I've seen the play, but I haven't seen the movie, so I should probably watch this. And I love the play, so I'll probably watch the movie. Therefore, justifying buying the movie on Blu-ray. And now I'm not sure I'm going to watch it that week for something that we will be announcing or at least hinting at next week, and then announcing shortly after. So
I definitely forgot what you're talking about, so now I'm very curious.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when the call's done. But yeah, for our 3 people watching, get excited, and I'm pretty sure one of them is Alex. So for the 2 people,
did you watch Extra Credit?
Oh, that's right. I
did forget to do that.
I didn't do Extra Credit.
I did not either. But
Ho did.
Play the clip.
Let me get there.
Extra credit.
You're mean. Anyway, let me get to the extra credit list.
I will read words.
Yeah. Let me know what he watched again.
Okay, so first up, actually only thing is Coho watch Anatomy of a Murder. They took a body apart and killed it. He believed that James Stewart is better than Charlton Heston, which is probably correct and should have won. And his ranking, pull it up. He would put it. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it is. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I will say Coho has since walked back the stance that Stewart should have won, because he remembered that Jack Lemmon was also nominated for Some Like It Hot, which didn't get a picture nomination, but got director, adapted screenplay, and actor nominations.
If it had a fucking Best Picture nomination, I would have rewatched it, and it would have been number 1. I want everyone to know this, because it deserves it. Coe would put this above High Noon, below Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Perfect. I stopped at the perfect time. All right. What's that in mind?
Let's see the top. Let's see the top real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, I would have put it above everything there.
Above 12 Angry Men?
Yep.
You're a bit of a psychopath, but
Some Like It Hot is a perfect screenplay. Literally no faults.
Ooh.
If we're arguing the greatest screenplays ever written, I think Some Like It Hot is easily the best comedy screenplay ever.
You know what? Valid. Yeah.
And then I would also argue that The Apartment could be one of the best dramatic screenplays ever written because Billy Wilder is a fucking god.
He is he is incredible. I will say that, and definitely one of my favorite directors and screenwriters. So with that in mind, I think that's everything. So get excited, people. Next week we might announce something. If not, be looking at the Ontil Facebook page where we do our posting and our announcements. It's going to be something real fun for the next year. Anyway, with that in mind, I've been Jack. This has been Spence. Thank you for watching. Picture this instead of spending your time with your families and whatnot. So yeah, bye.
I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.
That was fun. That was a bit of a. Why are you doing? I'm stopping it.